This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams 4th of July sale and get 30% off paints and stains June 27th through July 7th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Oldish. The art of knowing more and caring less. With your hosts, Randy Spelling, Brian Austin Green, and Sharna Burgess.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Oldish. Today, we're going to do something way different because Sharna and I had sort of a life lately and a catch-up last episode. And so we're going to do some sort of rapid-fire fun game where we're just going to ask each other questions.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Know. Intuition's going to guide us. Some Family Feud type moments might happen here.
Okay, totally.
So
I should have asked ChatGPT what I should ask you. Hey, Chat, I need 10 rapid fire questions for Randy Spelling. Let's go.
Do you call ChatGPT chat?
Is that
where hey, chat?
We're on just first name basis at this point. Yeah.
Okay. Here's a question. What do you think about the Gen A language?
What is Gen A language?
The Gen Alpha.
Yeah, Gen Alpha.
The whole
kids.
Alpha, Sigma, Skibidi, all
wild.
of that. Hey, chat.
I hear my kids at home be like, bro, you're capping. I'm like, bro, you're 9.
Right.
You're capping? How is that even a word that defines or talks about lying? What Skibidi? What do you mean? That's not a real word. But we had cool ones in the 90s.
But like what?
I
Rad.
don't remember them now.
Dope.
Yeah.
What else?
Sure. I can't even remember them
Fresh.
now.
Remember
they
Fresh?
They brought some of them back.
I know.
Sick. That's sick, bro. But I don't even know how these things start, right? Slang words, but this new generation of them is crazy.
I told my daughters, let's start a word. Let's make up a word and let's use it to the point where we see how far it can travel. Because again, it has to come from somewhere at some point, right?
Yeah.
It comes from some pop culture,
right.
Some movie, some cartoon, someone says it, and then all of a sudden it's that's the thing to say. Someone's sitting there what should we make up now? What about the Italian brain rot? Have you heard of this?
No. What is Italian brain rot? So much for rapid fire questions. Randy, what is...
We're going into rapid fire.
Yeah.
This is rapid fire. Italian brain rot are these characters that are Italian that are like tum 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 tum. This is what they're called. So the other night, my daughters were saying these things, and I sat there eating, going, "What language are you speaking? I don't understand."
Your daughters were saying these things.
They were saying these things, all these Italian brain rot characters. There's all these characters.
We've got you covered with a list of our faves.
Read some of them.
Tralalero tralala.
Tralalero tralala.
Chef crab recadabra. Now you're just butchering a cool word.
Do you have the...
Boneca ambalubu? What does it mean?
Wait, is there one that's like soluhuhu? There's one.
Chimpanzini bananini?
Yeah, chimpanzini not bananini.
What does it mean?
My daughters are going to hear this and I'm going to get such eye rolls for this. You have no idea.
Okay, I need more information. What does it mean?
I don't know.
Ballerini,
that's what I'm saying.
Cappuccini.
But we've hit that age where our parents probably said the same thing, right? I brought music to them, Ice Cube, NWA, different things. And I remember playing it for them once and they looked at me like I was crazy.
That's good music right there, Randy. I don't understand.
But think about it because it's what we knew. So this is just what's around now.
Italian brain rot is a series of surrealist internet memes that emerged in early 2025, characterized by absurd photos with AI-generated creatures and pseudo-Italian names. That tells me nothing.
Pseudo-Italian names.
It tells me
It's
no
not
things.
even-
So
yeah.
there's just characters with weird
Can you
Italian.
just say two more of them?
Tung 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 sahur.
Yes, that's what it was. Tun 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 tun
Give
tun
me
tun.
this list.
Sahur.
Bombardiro crocodilo. Randy, what do we do?
I don't
what is
know.
This?
This is
I feel
what I'm
like my
saying.
brain
This
is
is
rotting just saying this shit. This is
the
crazy.
point. This is the point. So, rapid fire.
Okay.
What is something you used to absolutely love when you were a teen?
When I was a teen?
Yeah, loved it. Passionately.
Passionately into punk rock music
Punk
and
rock.
metal a bit. Yeah, metal. I say metal a bit because I probably more was listening to punk. But yeah, if you saw me when I was a teenager, I was a very different looking girl. I was a bit more like what you call, I wasn't quite goth, but a little bit goth. I had jet
okay.
black hair for a long time. And I was, I didn't shop at Hot Topic because it wasn't around, or I didn't have it, but I looked like I shopped at Hot Topic. That was
Okay.
me. And I loved it. But it was also not cool at the time. It's cool now to do that shit. To dress that way a little bit. I had all the colors in my hair and jet black hair, and I loved feeling different that way, but also a little dark and mysterious. And it was, people would leave me alone because of it, because it's like, oh, look at her. She looks a bit scary. When on the inside, I'm an absolute puppy dog, absolute golden retriever. But yeah, I loved it. I loved punk rock and metal, and I guess the music just gave me something, right?
Yeah.
It resonated with me at the time, and I can so appreciate it still now, but I don't love it anymore. It doesn't represent me anymore, but it did represent me at the time.
Okay.
What about you, Randy? What's something you used to absolutely love as a teenager that you no longer do?
Rapping.
Rapping. You
Oh, yeah.
rapped?
Actually, know that anything can be attained through the God's love. Anything you want, the universe will provide. Coincide.
Freestyled and rapped like crazy.
Can you give me a freestyle now?
No. I can't. First of all, I need a beat.
He said
Second of all,
absolutely not.
no, I used to, because I used to love writing. And so I loved poetry.
Okay.
Not that I was great or incredible, but I felt that I just had a knack for it. Like I could express myself. So when it came to, I loved hip hop and I loved rap. And then when I could make music and then rap to it, it was such a way to express myself. And then, I'd be at parties and stuff and start to freestyle, and people would be surprised because
Right, that you could.
I just had some skills and could do it.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah. I do break it out from time to time.
Do you really?
Once in
I
a
must be
while.
around for the next time you break it out.
But yeah, I have to practice it, because if not, my brain is slower than it used to be.
Right. Funniest thing that's happened to you lately?
Funniest thing that's happened to me lately. Oh, I don't know if it's funny, but I arrived here yesterday,
Yeah.
got the suitcase, my outfits, all the things that I was bringing with her, all the documents that I needed for research and everything. And I went to shower last night and I didn't have any hair pomade.
Okay.
And my hair is a little fuzzy wuzzy bushy right now. And I
okay.
looked like a zebra gone wrong. So I had to, and I can't find this pomade. So I Amazoned something and it came this morning right before I left.
Yep.
So I was literally tracking the driver. I was like,
pomade.
where is he? Where is he? And I was
so
like,
funny.
oh, this is a sign of the times that literally I ordered it last night. It came overnight and I'm waiting for it to show up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it showed up.
That's
it's a new
amazing.
one and I actually like it more. So gift.
yeah, there you go. Silver
Winning.
lining. Love
Yeah,
that.
Silver lining. Okay. What is something right now that you feel is really nourishing you food-wise or you have cravings for?
I've actually been craving sugar a lot more lately, which is probably because I don't know, I haven't been making time for myself to actually eat properly. So it's my body just craving something. But I've been back to wanting more sugar at night, and I don't know why. It's not nourishing me. It's just something that I've been craving. And I would say the more sugar you eat, the more you want. So then now every night I've been wanting some sort of sweet thing, and we don't really have that stuff in the house.
But anything sweet, even like blueberries or
Oh
something?
no, we have fruit, but my brain's like fruit.
Right.
Calm down. Like
Give me the hard stuff.
Yeah.
And what's the hard stuff for you?
See, I'm such a what would it be? I don't really love lollies that much. I go through phases of wanting chocolate. I sort of want ice cream, depends on the one. It's like, it's weird. When I get this sweet craving, I'm like, I want a molten lava cake. You know what I mean? Things that I can't, or a really warm, soft cupcake with icing on it. It's just, I want these things that we don't have access to in our home and we don't have them. So then I'll look in the cupboard and I'll be like, oh yeah, there's some chocolate in there. I'll munch on that. And it doesn't really do it for me because it's not what I wanted. But I'm craving something sweet. But I know if I just had a piece of the really good watermelon that was in the fridge, I'd probably curb the craving. But no, I'm looking for the rebellious thing that I eat. So then I'll try some of the chocolate and then I'll try one of the kids' lollipops. But they're like,
and then it doesn't hit the mark and then you still want more?
Still want more. And then I switch to maybe I want salt then. And I'll go and look in the cupboard. I don't know
Maybe you're just hungry.
Maybe I'm just hungry. Like I get the munchies without smoking weed. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that at the moment. Maybe it's dehydration. That could also be a thing. Oh, something that's come up for, I am back on liking kombucha. Since I used to love kombucha and I would drink it every morning. Sometimes I wouldn't even have coffee. I would just drink kombucha and I was absolutely obsessed with it. And then when I was pregnant, it smelled like a urinal to me. Like
yeasty kinda.
Like I could not do it. Or like I was drinking straight up apple cider from the bottle. Like, you know, the one that you should do for health reasons, but it's burns on the way down.
Apple cider vinegar.
No, thank you. And then every bottle of kombucha that I opened, it's all I could smell was the vinegar. And so I completely didn't touch it.
But now you're back on it.
And now I'm back on
Favorite
it 3
brand?
years after. Right now, my favorite one is the Health Aid Pink Lady Apple.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to love that one so much. But I also really love the Synergy Majestic Mango. There's a pineapple one. And there's just the Ginger Aid, I think it was. But there are so many other brands too that I want to get back into trying that are probably more healthy than those. Pretty high sugar content, I think, in them. But again, back to sugar. That I'm thrilled that I'm back to liking kombucha. At one point, I thought I was going to make it myself because I loved it so much. I'm looking into the flour and the things that you do, like, and obviously that.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Got a car to sell but no time to waste? Hop on to Carvana.com to get a real offer for your car in seconds. All you have to do is enter your license plate, answer a few quick questions, and if you accept the offer, Carvana will pay you as soon as you hand the keys over. They even offer same-day pickup in many cities. Save your time, score some cash, and sell your car the convenient way to Carvana. Pickup times vary. Fees may apply.
There's
It's a
flour in kombucha?
No,
it
it's
is
a
a flour.
flour.
It's a SCOBY, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit, yeah.
You're like, there's flour
I'm
in
like,
kombucha?
flour? What kind of kombucha?
Crazy.
Do you know what obsession I have right now? I was just saying this out loud to myself this morning. Pickles.
I had a thing with pickles when I was pregnant.
Fermented pickles.
Aren't they all?
No. So a pickle can just have vinegar in it, but then there's actually fermented, meaning it's like more like sauerkraut. It's alive. So I guess there's somewhat, but some of them have like cultures in it. And I feel like I'm doing something good for my microbiome, but also I'm obsessed that Bubby's brand.
Oh, yeah,
you know that?
yeah.
I love the Bubby's pickles. I'm now
you had
eating
the
a
butter
pickle
ones?
with
The butter
almost
pickles?
every meal.
Bubby's butter pickles are so good.
Bubby's butter. Say that 3 times.
Bubby's butter
fast.
pickles.
Say it 3
3
times.
times?
Yes.
Bubby's butter pickles, Bubby's butter pickles, Bubby's butter pickles. That's hard. Yeah, I love pickles. And actually, it's really hydrating for you to have them.
That's what I sort of like intuitively. I feel like I'm hydrating myself by eating a pickle.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah, who knew?
Who knew?
Oh, you know something really cool that I did about a month ago? And it's this trick that you taught me and then I used and one of our kids was like, wait, what? You know the thing where you put something in your body and you ask it yes or no and whatever one it is? My kiddo was bringing over they're not, what do you call them? Covered almonds, but they're all in different colors. What do you call them? whatever. It's a
Candy-covered
candy.
almonds?
It's a candy type thing.
A Jordan almond?
Jordan almond.
Yes.
All in different colors. And they would put it in my hand, but I wasn't allowed to see the color of it. And then I would have to guess what color of it was. And I got like, I think it was 3 out of 5, right?
What a fun
of
game.
Asking what the color was. Is it red? Is it blue? Is it green? And whenever I would fall to a certain way, I'd go with it. And 3 out of 5 I got right.
That's amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
It's not crazy because we know that works, but so cool to actually test it out.
Yeah.
To start to trust some of that information.
Yeah, wild.
Oh, very
I
cool.
forgot to tell you about that story. I thought you'd really like that.
Okay, initials of the worst kisser you've ever kissed.
CG.
Okay.
I mean, he'd never hear this because we were kids. It was my first kiss.
Okay.
Oh my God, Randy, first kiss was horrendous.
Oh, your first kiss? That's terrible.
I'm going to tell the story. So we went on a date and we went to see Titanic, the movie, and I was a kid.
Yeah.
13, maybe 12? I don't even remember. I was living in Wagga at the time, so maybe 11, 12. And parents were somewhere. I think they were at the back or they were waiting outside of the cinema. And so we went they had to be outside. They wouldn't have witnessed this. We leaned in to kiss and but it was like no one knew what to do with this kiss. And I just had this feeling of like, this can't be right. His mouth was just like he was going to swallow me whole. It was just over my face and then his tongue was just moving around places. And I came away, I had to like wipe my whole face. I never wanted to kiss anyone after that again. I was like, this is not for me. I don't think I'm a kisser. It was
think I'm a kisser.
It was so bad. Like my skin crawls when I think about it. And I didn't kiss anyone for ages after that because I was like, nah. We still like dated, quote unquote, for a little while.
You did?
Well, yeah.
That's kind
we
of a deal
passed
breaker.
notes back and forth because I was at an all girls school. He was at an all boys. So we'd pass notes back and forth when the buses would come by and, whatever. But yeah, so funny. That was the worst. What was your first kiss like?
My first kiss was okay. There was 2. I had like a little love triangle.
Oh, Randy.
In 6th grade.
Sly dog you.
But I remember the worst for me was JC, I think it was. Uh-huh. And it was so bad that in my mind I was saying, please somehow interrupt. I was at my parents' house, right? And I was like, phone rings, something, and the phone rang. And someone said it was the intercom. And they were like, Randy, so-and-so's on the phone. And I was like, thank you. And that was it. I could never date her
Couldn't
again.
get out of there quick enough.
No, I can't. That will ruin things.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. A bad kiss or like just bad physical chemistry in whichever way you go about it. If it's bad, then it's bad.
If it's not there, it's not there. Nothing you could do.
You're just
going
to be friends.
Well, this was fun.
This was fun.
Can we do this again?
I like this.
Let's
would be
do
fun
this with Brian too.
Yeah. He's not a rapid fire person. He's just not like, he doesn't answer things very quickly, does he?
That's why I think it would be fun. If you
put him
have
under
to
pressure.
Answer, yeah.
How many do you think he'd say before we got to the answer?
It could be a drinking game.
Yeah.
You'll watch this episode and make a drinking game out of the ums.
Well, we love you, B.
We love you, B.
Yeah, this was super fun.
Did we both say at the same time? Drink. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you so much for tuning in to hang out with Randy and I today with our little like randomness and rapid fire. It's actually a good time. I suggest you do it with your friends. Just sit down and have 15 minutes and be like, let's ask each other anything and go fast.
We wanted to laugh a little bit. That was the goal of like, can we make this lighter and more fun and free? And so that was it. Thanks for hanging out with us doing that.
Yeah, I hope you had a little giggle with us as well. If someone else needs a giggle, send them the episode. And please do like, subscribe, and do the things. It helps us. It helps us build that following and keep creating content for you guys. And we really do appreciate you for all of that. So thanks for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.
I just wanted to take a moment to let you know that you don't have to navigate life alone. If there's something hard that you're dealing with or you're just ready for a change, then reach out to me at randyspelling.com, or you could DM me on Instagram, also at randyspelling. And if I can help you, I will. If there's a resource that I can share with you, I will also do that as well. Thanks.
Hi, it's me, Jesse Tyler Ferguson. In case you haven't heard, and I don't know how that's possible, you're obviously not seeing my Instagram stories, but I have a podcast. I know. I didn't think there was enough podcasts, especially podcasts hosted by actors. So here I am. It's called Dinners on Me, and it's actually pretty special to me. It combines two things that I absolutely love, eating and connecting with people. So in each episode, I take an old friend or a new friend out to a fabulous meal, and as we break bread, we dive into everything from imposter syndrome and mental health to being a new parent and navigating new relationships. It's fun because you truly get to be a fly on the wall for some really intimate conversations. So please, pull up a chair, join us. You can listen to Dinners on Me wherever you get your podcasts.